twos with him to give him a read if it's man or not. And they're bringing a blitz. Nicely picked up.
Right up the middle, and Baker's going to carry it.
He had it if he stayed straight.
Sure did. He decided to cut right, and Bonitto made the tackle.
Week 2, he'll be eligible to return on October 17th. Rodgers rushes coming, and Rodgers goes down. Flags are down on the play. Rodgers takes the hit.
And then Bonitto, 15. Look how fast he gets there. And look how up and unders he ducks right under Tyron Smith, who never even got a mid on him.
3rd and 11 for Minshew and the Raiders. Broncos rush 4. Minshew in trouble. They got to him with a 4-man rush. Nick Bonitto, his 3rd sack of the season.
You know, when you look at it, there's nothing up there where you're kind of talking and somebody's walked up. Are we expecting a blitz? Are they dropping out? That was really just, we're not showing you anything exotic right here. We got to...
Herbert play action. Bonitto is back there. And now Nick Bonitto has his sack in each of his last 4 games.
Off the left side of your screen, he's going to come around and be able to make a move, and they just don't really pick him up. They send Vidal at him late, and he's able to just get around him.
Completely changed the look, playing way more zone, not blitzing, and relying on that.
Here comes a sack here. That time it's Nick Bonitto.
Start this game on Wednesday. 3rd down and 12. Surrounded and thrown down. That Denver pass rush. Nick Bonitto, a sack in 6 straight games. The longest streak since Von Miller for the Broncos in 2018.
He put the 6 up too. You don't think he knows about it, him and John?
Here's the 2nd and 6. Jackson. Oh boy, this is going nowhere but back to the 24, 25-yard line. Bonitto.
I mean, they have the edge. I've seen so many hits on Lamar.
Here in Denver, I want to be on this team and help grow this, and the production's been there on the field.
39, they come up the middle. Bonitto. Wow, they are all over Mahomes. Rookie out of UCLA, 1st and 10. Look out! Bonitto, another sack. 4 by the Denver defense. They have been just zeroing in on Mahomes. Loss of 10. And Bonitto again. 2 today.
Well, Bonitto is going to be coming off against Suamataia. Here he is on the edge. Suamataia doesn't get deep enough. It looks like Mahomes gets up and he starts yelling at Carson Steele because he wanted Steele to go over and help out Suamataia, but it's not a blitz. It's just a one-on-one.
Receivers, tight ends, running backs that he's playing with. That's not easy, even for a guy like Kirk.
Fumbled snap. Cousins will just take it down at the 24-yard line. Nick Bonitto there to cover him up. And a 3rd and 11. 4-man rush pressure comes. This time he got there. Nick Bonitto. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And Bonitto with a sack in 8 of his last 9 games.
Yeah, and the decision for me right here with Ray McLeod, that's one of the reasons you're there for, is to give a little bit of help, and you kind of get in the way of Jake Matthews, and that allows Nick Bonitto to get on that up.
Penix on 1st down, going to tuck this one, and Bonitto there to cover him up.
High school in Texas. Texas San Antonio is college. 1st and Madden stuffed by Bonitto. Shot through. First big play by him today. And he throws him for a loss of 3. Field for more downs.
They're trying to pull Parham, and he comes right underneath it. Parham doesn't get there in time, and Bonitto's able to get through.
Sign. 3rd and 13 for Desmond Ridder. Blocked by Miller. Hit. The ball is free. Jumping on it was Roach. They're calling it a fumble, and the Broncos have retrieved it. Oh, change of possessions reviewed. 2nd, that's a fumble.
Yeah, his arm was starting to come forward, but I think the ball was knocked out. The ball's knocked loose before it comes forward.
For Jameis Winston, and when they traded Amari Cooper, he became the #1 receiver. Winston is picked, intercepted. Bonitto, goodbye. No flags. Touchdown, Denver.
That's why Jameis Winston in the pocket, he had plenty of time. He just couldn't really find anybody. But Bonitto's, he's got his eyes on Winston the entire time. And a pretty easy play for him, anticipating. I know he's just hoping that Winston will turn that ball loose, and he does. And you called it, Joe. I mean, he's had an outstanding year as a pass rusher.
Pressure on Winston. Bonitto, and then Cooper follows up.
A little bit of help, but you see he knocks him out, and then he comes on the inside of Affetti. He's anticipating once he gets knocked off the mark by Woods, he has a shot then to get to Winston, and just totally threw Jermaine Affetti off in trying to make the block.
And then a hit to the helmet by Cooper.
2nd and 10, 22 seconds. Colts playing with 2 timeouts. Richardson, here they come again. Pocket muddies. Richardson sacked.
Where they can hit some quick hitters or use the run game or quarterback run game.
They set up Mitchell. It's going to be a double pass. And that one is intercepted. Oh! It's Bonitto. Unbelievable. Call for the Colts.
Listen, they've had to try to do something unconventional because they just haven't been able to get it done. they didn't account for Nick Bonitto. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. He did it against the Cleveland Browns, and then
Burrow, who's gone 2 of 3. Round the block, dropped by Chase. Bonitto, the linebacker, was there to meet him. Incomplete. 3rd and 7.
To knock it away. Chase is going up to sit down in the zone.
Chase doesn't.
Low snap. Wentz backpedaling. Somehow avoids a sack for a moment. And they got another one. That's number 60. That's the all-time Denver franchise record.
He invented like the outside zone. That wasn't even a thing before. That's incredible.
3rd and 6.
Amazing coaching.
3rd and 6 and a 3rd sack of the game put up by the Broncos. Here they come. They got him. It's Bonitto.